NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. McCarthy going to put it up right away. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's McCarthy. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Well, the Vikings sit 8-4 now in the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To the air goes Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw is Daniels. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Vikings always set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Now McCarthy.
Get that. Fuck all we see, boy.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Daniels looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Buying time will switch. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Hargrave. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And his throw here is incomplete. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
McCarthy operating from the gun. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. McCarthy off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. A nice gain of 21 yards.
21 more yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They work now on 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Sergeant, Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing now is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Rolling to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
I can see a book from a mile foot away. Knew I wasn't tripping.
Where the fuck is he going, though?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think if they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10. McCarthy going to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's going to take this out past the 10 to about the 11. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Daniels. And he's going to fire. backfield. That's complete. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Daniels. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 7.
Get up. 19, Charger, 19, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just one field goal in a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Touch the Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
In motion right is Brown. 2nd and 4. Rolling to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll have to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver, and it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
Eluding the pressure right. He lets one go deep for Addison. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. McCarthy going to sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Rodgers to return it. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now McCarthy. Out toward the sideline, and it's Addison with the catch. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer.
Here's McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move away.
Let's go.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now 2nd and 5.
Come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now he's loose at the 40. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 34 yards the gain that time, another first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing is McCarthy. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He completes it to Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, 28 yards. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
You so geek for this to play when you got a game lesson?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and it looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll look to throw again. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Daniels being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun. Daniels to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
70, 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. Daniels steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Daniels going to throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Addison. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 73 yards. And the Vikings are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Yeah, simply a tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We get to that position where we're able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Throwing now is Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44.
Daniel's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
What do they got?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. McCarthy off the play fake. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
19 Lion. Ready? Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
79 Bronco. Cougar, Cub 19. Cub 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Take go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. To the air with McCarthy. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to their lead, and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top of that touchdown. Now he's got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cub 19. Cub 19. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Take go.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Fuck out of here, man.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
79 Bronco.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 70.
And now they'll shift things around.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
2nd and 3. And it's caught. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Addison. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big